Ladies and gentlemen, Golfweek Amateur Tour proudly presents Golfweek Amateur Tour, the podcast, talking about all things Golfweek Amateur Tour, including interviews with tour directors, players, and course professionals. Now here are your hosts, Tim Newman and El Paso Las Cruces Tour Director, Chris Rocha.
We haven't even done it. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
Just because.
I'm leaving this in, just so you know. I'm like,
That's fine. That was fine.
Well, welcome back, Chris.
You know, hi. It was.
I'm not in the mood for this today. We've got 350 some days, 345 or 350 days for national championship. Ready? Go.
Yeah. I mean, I'm ready now. I have revenge to take out there. So, I'm excited. I've been excited for a while now.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling better. I know that was it was not how you wanted National Championship Week to go, but I'm glad you made it home safely and you're feeling better. But
Yeah, man.
let's look at things. It's not all about Chris. It's not all about Chris.
For this show, it is. At least half of it.
Well, I was going to congratulate you because you as a tour director accomplished something this year that
Yes, sir.
that I didn't, and so I want to congratulate you personally and publicly on your first national champion out of a tour that you've been tour director of. It's a big accomplishment. I mean, you know, there's only 5 national champions a year, and
Right.
when you've got 40 some tour directors, 40 some tours, only 5 are going to walk away with a national champion at most.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Ricardo Almeida, Sea Flight champ. I mean, he's been working all year. Him and another one of my players, Jared Lanham. I'm gonna share this story because they've shared it with probably half the tour there, anybody that can listen. But last year during our tour final awards, they didn't get one award, and it kind of rubbed them the wrong way because they know that they can win, something.
Right.
So they worked all summer or all winter and came out firing, and Ricardo won the Vegas regional, first regional of the year. So to win that and then to go to nationals and win, and third day he had a big lead, and I think he gave up 6 shots in the first 3 holes. So to be able to overcome that and grind it out and take the victory, I mean, he's one of the most humble guys you'll ever meet. I'm pretty sure we'll get him back on here during our veterans episode because he is a veteran. But I mean, he's just a cool guy, and kept telling me, "Here, you take the trophy. This is our tour's trophy." And it's like, no, man, you earned it. You deserve it. But he just kept, saying that it's all for El Paso, and yeah, it's pretty cool to have a national champ. I'm trying to figure out some nice things I can do for him throughout the year to kind of highlight that for our tour itself. And it's cool to be the tour farthest west to have a national champ now. It was Dallas last year, and now it's us.
Wow. So Arizona doesn't have one?
Nope.
How about that? Okay, so I know how close you and Gabe are. You didn't, rub that in at all, did you?
Oh, nonstop. To the point where I sent him a screenshot of our email for the Ryder Cup trash talking. So I sent him a little picture, and I made sure to include Ricardo's face in there because he's above our Ryder Cup part of that email. So he'll get glimpses of it every once in a while. Just wait. He has no idea.
I know you guys. That's coming up in December, so we got some time. We'll talk about that. Definitely next episode. But I did want you to know how proud I am of you and what you're doing with the El Paso tour, and it shouldn't go unnoticed. And
I appreciate it.
On here we joke and we give each other a hard time a lot, but I can't tell you how proud I am with your growth in as being a tour director, the things that you're stepping up to doing, and how much better you're getting and how much better we are getting together as a team doing this. And that was pointed out by other people numerous times over the course of the national championship. I just want to let you know how I feel about it. So,
No, I appreciate it. I mean, and it goes both ways. And you know, it's cool when, you know, me being the player of the group, show up to like the luncheons and it's like, hey, what happened to you? Where's your scores? Type of thing. You know, it can get annoying to have to tell 100 people that you're not feeling well. But at the same time, it is cool that we're making an impact on the tour. You know, I mean, from episode 1 to now, I think you and me have improved. We've got to know each other a little bit better, and maybe that's why we're laughing so much when we start recording. But it's been awesome, man, and I can't wait for what's this now, season 3 for us.
Actually, we're officially we've finished 3 full years, but we're actually going into season 4, starting after Black Friday. Black Friday is the opening of, you know, Airfingers quotes, the official tour season, because so we're still in the 2025 season here, and you know I really do like wrapping things up this way. You know, we have an episode or two where we can kind of look back and see what was done, what we've accomplished. You know, celebrate some things. You know, rub some dirt in some things. You know, for other people, and try and get them a little bit motivated. You know, that's not really hard, but to relax a little bit before it kicks off, because what people don't truly understand, as golfers, okay, you may be taking some time off for the tour. Maybe you're still playing golf. Maybe you're practicing. Maybe you're getting ready and those types of things. But from the tour director's perspective and the national office perspective, I can tell you they get, so the seniors was over on a Thursday. They get Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. They get 3 days.
Yeah. And then it's full steam ahead.
Because you got to wrap up everything from national championship. You got to pay people out. And if just let me stop there. If you're due something from national championship, please be patient. They're working on it. They'll get it out. Whether it's skin money, whether it's you placed, whether it's 2-man, whatever it is. If you're due something, please be patient. They'll get it to you. But that's it. They've got 3 days.
Right.
Close up national championship. You know, pay people what's got to be paid. Wrap things up. Shut it down. Turn it over. Get the website ready. Get all this other stuff done, and have it open and ready to go on Black Friday. That's a pretty tall task. So
yeah.
So today is November 3rd. Okay, Black Friday is 25 days away.
Don't tell me that. I haven't even done my schedule yet.
25 days away, guys. Hey,
better get on
together. Better get together.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and I mean, and also keep in mind if you did take advantage of the huge sale at the pro shop, they probably have to ship all that out too.
Yeah.
So
let's listen to interviews from our national champions.
Yeah, let's do it.
Right.
We're here with our champ flight champion from Hilton Head, Savannah, Mr. Jeff Wong. Jeff, we talk about you all the time on the podcast.
Okay.
I don't know if you listen or not.
Well, I do once in a while, yeah.
Yeah. Tim's always talking about you. There's a handful of guys that, you know, your name is known in the champ flight. For you to come out here -5 through the weekend.
Yeah.
What were the courses you played?
We started at Oyster Reef on Friday, and then we did Hampton Hall on Saturday, and the Country Club Hilton Head on Sunday here today.
And you went 69, 72, 70, which is solid.
Yeah.
How do you feel you played?
I didn't play that great, to be honest. I hit, for example, my greens in regulation, I only hit 9 greens on Friday. I hit only 10 greens on Saturday and only 9 greens today. But my short game was on point.
Yeah.
I chipped in a couple times. I got up and down from everywhere, and unstressful, like out of the bunkers, around the greens, up to a few feet. So not stressful bars.
Drilling those.
Yeah, I just couldn't get my irons all weekend. Like I was hitting it off the toe, I was hitting them thin. But it goes to show what a good short game will do.
Right.
You know, I mean, there's a reason. You know, the best players, that's what they practice a lot. And I, didn't realize how much I was going to lean on it. Didn't really want to lean on it.
Right.
I would have loved to have hit like 14, 15 greens. You know, a lot of 2-putts, make a few birdies here and there, but you just have to. Just so I can get like. You got to make it work with whatever you got.
Right. I mean, I think that's awesome coming from champ fly, because a lot of players look up to their champ fly guys.
Sure.
And to say that you don't have to be strong off the tee, or even an approach. If you're strong on your short game, your chipping, your putting, that's where it matters. And I mean, like you said, you only hit half greens and reg.
Yeah, I hit literally one green over 50% for the entire 3 days.
Do you have any memorable shots from this weekend?
Couple chip-ins were pretty good. 18 at the country club here.
Okay.
There was Brian Quackenbush, great player.
Right.
This guy, I envy him, man. He struck the ball so well. Great ball strike. I'm thinking if I struck the ball like half as well as he did, I win by 10. Like no problem. But he was playing just solid all day. And I made a good par on 17, and then 18 hit a drive and then laid up or hit, strung through it up there. The last shot I hit, little wedge from about 60 yards, put it to about 2 feet. I was just like, everything was just like, thank you after that.
Right.
At that point, because I never look at the leaderboard but at that point I was like, all right, we got her done.
So I can't recall. Is this your first time winning it?
This is my third.
With Derek.
I won in 2019 and 2021.
Make sure and now 25.
Yeah, I skipped 23. I'm good on the odd years. So 23, I'm blaming COVID. I don't know, because it's there to blame.
Okay.
It seems like every other year in the odd years I do pretty well. So
That's awesome, man.
yeah, had a lot of fun though. A lot of good players out there. It says something when you come out on top and our field is strong.
Right.
That's what we have here, and in all the flights. I'm sure all the winners from each flight feel that way.
Oh, for sure. I mean,
You have to, because
you get to know all these players throughout the year.
yeah, oh, absolutely.
Especially if you travel a lot, you get to know these guys, and so you know who you're going up against.
And there's tons of good players. So I feel fortunate to be the last one standing.
Well,
I guess.
Isn't going to be the last time we talk to you, I bet.
I hope not.
I'm
but
pretty sure you're going to have a great 2026. You got a little chip on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Being national champ again.
Yeah, got to put the target back on my back, I guess.
Nothing
Which I
wrong
like.
with that.
I like that. It's
Yeah,
not bad.
for sure. Well, again, congratulations.
Thank you very,
Great
very
round.
much. Appreciate everything you guys do. Seriously.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
All right, we have our A-Flight champ, Chris Sentala.
Centalia.
Congratulations, first off.
Appreciate it.
He's from the Tampa, Florida tour. Shot a 229 and won by 3 strokes today. What course did you play this weekend?
Friday we played Country Club at Hilton Head. Saturday we played Oyster Reef, and today we played Hampton Hall.
Okay. Out of those 3, which one?
Hampton
you
Hall.
say? Hampton Hall.
Not even close.
I agree. That's my favorite one to
Yeah.
come out here, so I can agree. I mean, you shot 74 today.
Yep.
Kind of helped you seal the deal. What did you ever look at the scoreboard throughout today?
No, I arrived at my hotel when I got back to it. I stayed off the scoreboard completely.
And where were you going into today? What place?
So at the end of the first day, I was first. End of the second day, I was tied for third, and then the end of today, I was first.
Okay. So your strong showing today is what helped you get through it.
Totally. Yep.
How long have you been on tour?
This is my first year.
First year on tour, first year out here, and you come out with a win.
Yes.
So, what's next?
What's next? I got a 7-hour drive ahead of me back home that I'm not looking forward to. But as far as golf goes, just in the off season, just making sure I stay sharp, and then come back in January, February, kick it back up, keep competing.
Nice. You gonna try Champ Flight?
We'll see. We'll see.
It's always the dangerous question to ask, right?
It's a tough bracket up there. We got some really good guys in Champ Flight.
For sure. Tampa's always been loaded.
Oh yeah.
Throughout the 3 rounds, did you have a memorable shot you kind of remember?
I can think of one. Yeah, it was a par 5. There was trouble long, It was about 310 to the treble, and I hit driver into the treble. Didn't think I could get it there. So I had to take my penalty stroke out, drop my ball, and then I hit from about 225, a little bit of helping wind. I hit a 6-iron to about 15 feet and saved my par.
Wow.
Yeah.
What course was this?
This was today, Hampton Hall.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I heard the winds were pretty tough out there.
It was no joke. It was tough, man. You had to keep the ball low. If you didn't, it was anyone's guess where we wound up.
I heard some guys are hitting 3-wood off some par 3s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, it wouldn't surprise me.
So, yeah, I mean, coming out here, taking the win, that's awesome. How many birdies you had throughout the week?
If I had maybe like 5, 6, somewhere in there.
Pretty good. That's not bad.
Yeah, not too bad.
So, enjoy your ride home.
Thank you.
Make sure you put that trophy in the seatbelt.
Oh, definitely.
I mean, I usually do when I win a trophy. I'll put it in the seatbelt,
Yeah.
make sure it's safe. And then hope to see you out here next year to defend.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
No
Thank
problem.
you so much.
All right, our B Flight champions from Central North Carolina, Mr. Paul Hines. Paul, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
You're lucky I had to withdraw, but how do you feel, man? It's been almost an hour and a half after the last putt's probably gone through.
Yeah, it's surreal, man, because even after yesterday, I shot at 87. I came into it this morning kind of just thinking I was out of it. So I just come out here to have a good time and ended up shooting the lowest round I've ever caught there.
So B Flight, we split up day 1, day 2. Where did you start? What course did you start?
Robert Trent Jones.
Okay, so you shot 82 at Robert Trent Jones. That's very
I
impressive.
love this kind of course and that one, Arthur Hills and Robert. I love those kind of courses.
Yeah.
It's kind of a placement golf course where you got to hit the shots where you want them, or you're blocked out.
Right. So 82 is really good. Then you go to Golden Bear, 87. That rough is thick.
Or the rough and the trees.
Yeah, they're close to you.
Yeah, I struggled pretty bad after that.
And then you come out here, Arthur Hills, and shoot a 76, which might be the low round of the day for B Flight. That's impressive.
That's the lowest score I've ever shot in my life. So, I shot a 79 a couple weeks ago, and then just everything was clicking on all cylinders.
For sure. How long you been on tour?
So this would be my second year, but first year here.
Wow.
Yeah.
First year's out to nationals and you take it all.
Yeah.
That's ultimate bragging rights. You know that, right?
I'm happy. For sure.
You get to go back home and say, hey, it can be done. That's your first year.
For sure. And I was talking to my buddies before we came down here, and they were just like, man, if you can shoot the consistent low edges, you can win it. And I was like, yeah, whatever, man, And it tended to happen. So
For sure. Any memorable shots you might have had?
probably today, actually. I think it was on the last 2 holes. I had about 200 yards over water to hit the green. And my buddy was like, man, just lay up or whatever you do, just take your time. And I said, I'm going to rip it, hit a 3-wood, 200 yards, and put it to 10 feet.
Wow.
So that was probably the most memorable.
Did you make the putt?
I didn't because it was just a super slippery putt. 2-putted, though.
Okay.
Yeah, I liked it.
At least it wasn't a 3-putt. We don't want those.
That's right.
So what's next? You staying in B Flight? You're going to try see how A Flight goes?
So probably, talk to the tour director, of course, but, I don't like being in a flight. I don't like, if I'm playing good, I don't like to, sandbag.
For sure.
So wherever they want to place me, I'm cool with it.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Well, again, congratulations.
For sure,
I know it's not easy. My guy told me he couldn't even sleep after Saturday night.
It's been a stressful weekend for sure, especially coming into something like this. 3 days of golf is a lot of golf for an amateur, back to back. So, just staying disciplined and staying consistent, and got it done.
That's what it is.
That's right.
Well, congratulations again. Enjoy it.
Appreciate it,
And we
man.
hope to see y'all next year.
We'll be here.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, we're here, national champion for C Flight. Little bias here from El Paso, Texas. Ricardo Almeida, congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So you played what courses? Arthur Hills
Arthur Hills,
Country
we played
Club,
Country Club, and then
and Golden
Bear.
And Country
Yes.
Club, you had a great round.
I did.
77?
I did have a 77. Yeah, it was a round that it's one of those rounds that you kind of come out there as a golfer, you understand, and it happens. So I'm
Right.
thankful for it, and that helped me, propel me to where I'm at today. So
Yeah, for sure.
thankful for that.
So C Flight, you know what your total score was?
I do not. I just wasn't really paying attention.
Did you ever look at the scoreboard at all?
I did. Oh yeah, I had. Of course I did. Yeah, I had to.
All right, so you ended with a 251. You won by 8 strokes.
Okay.
And you mentioned to me earlier that you couldn't sleep last night. What was on your mind the whole evening?
Well, for one, blowing probably a large lead that, I didn't feel. It's one of those things. You think about it, and if you blow a lead like that, it's not good. So as I was thinking, my fellow El Paso members that were gonna probably rag on me and stuff, so I had to make sure that was like that was good, and I took this home. So yeah.
Nice. So you're the first ever for the El Paso Tour
First
out of, I think it's been 14, 15 years you've been around. I know you've come before and you've gotten real close, but how do you feel now that you've crossed the finish line? You've been able to let it soak for probably an hour now?
Yeah, no, it feels good. I mean, I'm thankful. I mean, God, all glory to God, and I'm just thankful for it. But yeah, it's a good feeling, especially to bring it home for El Paso, for all my fellow GWAT members. This is all for them, and always I give it to them.
We appreciate you. I mean, you've always been humble all year long.
Oh man,
B-Flight can't wait to have you.
I'm excited about B-Flight. I am.
I mean, you started the year regional champ. You end the year national champ. Tour final MVP. Flight champion.
Yes. Goals, and they're goals that we had, and I give a shout out to one of my fellow members, Jared Lanham. He's in, obviously he's in the B-Flight, and we went through this last year. We were like, okay, we're sitting there, everybody's getting their trophies at the end of the season, and we're just like, no, it ain't gonna happen no more. And we had a good season. So I give a shout out to my boy Jared.
You both did. Well, enjoy the celebration.
I will.
We'll need you out there for the Ryder Cup for bragging rights.
I'll be there. Yes.
And again, congratulations. Last question.
Yeah.
One shot that was memorable for you.
One shot. Probably the shot I had last night at the bar, but no, it was. I mean, it's hard to say a shot that I had that was memorable this weekend. I don't know. I can't tell you. I mean, maybe somewhere out in Hilton Head, the country club. But I don't even know.
The last one.
Yeah.
Just say the last one that went in.
The last.
Yes.
The deal. Oh, this one. Yeah, that's right. The one here on 18. Yes. At Golden Bear. Yes. Still the deal. That's it.
All right, brother. Let's do it again. Congratulations.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it, Roddy. Thank you.
All right, we're here with our D-Flight champion from Washington, D.C. Metro, Zach Thompson. Zach, congratulations.
Thank you.
How do you feel?
It's good. It's been, I was here last year, and it's my first year on tour last year, and it's pretty cool, actually. Final day, got to play with my dad in the same group. So it was like pretty cool. Get to play with your dad on the final day, but I ended up getting fourth. So, was practiced, got a lot better, and came out here and was wanting to get first again, or try to get first. So I was happy I did.
I mean, you got some solid rounds. What was the order of the courses you played?
Hampton Hall, Arthur Hills, and then Robert Trent Jones today.
Oh, so you had the harder one. Yeah, the last day.
Yeah, RTJ was the back nine especially. I was happy with. I went 42 on the front, which is pretty good for me, and but I went 50 on the back, and that's I'd had around like over 45 all tournament, so that was pretty rough.
Yeah, it can be. I mean, 84 Hampton Hall, I can see it. It's pretty wide open. Yeah. And then out here, you got to be a little bit tighter.
Target golf, that's what it was here. I probably, I only took driver once or twice. Everything else was either 3-wood or 4 hybrid, and that kept it alive.
Nice. So first national championship. You moving up to C5 next year?
Absolutely. Yeah. I had to go up there and give my tour director and my dad some more help, and try to come back out here next year and win another one.
Your tour director, Cephas, is it?
Yeah, Cephas is it.
Okay, off topic.
Sure.
Because I've known Cephas for a while.
Yeah.
What was your impression when you saw his golf cart the first time with his iPad, his iPhone, his GPS?
I'll tell you, when I first started on the tour, I didn't have anything like that. But, I put a little phone holder up there now. It's, it's, all the gadgets might be a lot, but, it's, he definitely got getting a little phone holder was the move. And I probably wouldn't have got one had I not started playing on the tour. So,
right.
But yeah, Cephas is a trip.
He's a great guy, great director.
Great director.
But now you played these 3 rounds, obviously you're a national champ. Any memorable shots you might have had?
Off the top of my head, I actually was drives weren't. It wasn't even like a drive or anything. I had a real great shot and had a birdie on 11 at Arthur Hills, and that was a real good one. It didn't stick. I didn't get the skin, of course, but I stuck it like 4 feet left, and it was an easy uphill putt. It was a good bird.
Nice. Well, anything else that you want to say? Now that you're a national champ, it's kind of suck in a little bit.
Yeah.
So you get to take all the media pictures.
Oh yeah.
You can get your face on the big billboard next year.
Yeah, everybody gets to look at my face for a whole year. Every time they go on the sites, it's good.
A little bragging rights right there.
Absolutely. Yeah, they see me every day.
Well, congratulations.
Hey, thanks, man.
We'll see you next year.
Let's take a break from the show to hear about Srixon's ZX Mark II irons.
A great iron set needs more than good looks. It's gotta be fast and gotta be pure. But good looks never hurt either. The all-new ZX Mark II irons from Srixon.
Okay, we are here for the 2025 Senior Amateur Tour National Championships. We're here with our Champ Flight winner, Wendell Aikens from Louisiana. Welcome to Hilton Head, and congratulations on winning the event.
Thank you.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about when you joined the tour and what brought you, what was the key factor in coming down for the national championships?
So I joined the tour 2 or 3 years ago. Once you turn 50, there's a lull between 40 and 50 where you really are battling to find somewhere to play. And once you turn 50, you have a lot of opportunities. And this was one of them to prepare you for upcoming tournaments. And our tournament director, Trey Coker, he puts on he advertises such a great product, and he gives you such a great product, and gives everyone a chance to participate and compete in high-level golf, which is what inspired me, or what actually drew me to the tour. And once I got in, I realized, hey, this is, there's some really, really good competition here, and it's a good path.
Yeah, Trey does a phenomenal job. Part of my job is to train our tour directors, and Trey is an all-around super nice guy, hardworking, cares about his players, does a really nice job, runs a tight ship down there.
He's the best director there is. I've played under several directors as far as traveling to other tours and playing regionals and other tournaments. And as far as running an event, Trey Coker is the best. You can't deny that.
I agree. So let's talk a little bit about this weekend, or this tournament, I should say. Tell us what you shot each day, a little bit about the course, your favorite part of your game.
So I shot I shot 65, 7 under, 73, 1 over, and the 65 put me in position to do what I needed or whatever I wanted to do in the final round. Once I got in the final round, I was so many clear of third that all I had to do was worry about second place. So therefore, it was just match play from there. It's not something that you want to say or broadcast, but all I heard was I had to beat one player. And obviously that player was in second place.
Okay.
Now, he's a great player. He won the regular tour last week, but unfortunately for him, he was in second place chasing me for this weekend.
Okay.
So all I had to do was beat him today. That was it. And we were fortunate enough to be able to come out on top.
And who was that player?
That was Jeff Wong.
Jeff Wong. I just wanted to hear you say that.
Yeah.
Everybody who's listening, Jeff is a legend down here.
Yeah, he is.
So for you, yes, you definitely heard that he's the person to beat, and he wins a lot. So,
But they forgot about me.
well, I think they didn't know about you. I don't know that they forgot.
Well, if they would have
checked
the world golf ranking points, they would have known.
Okay. What's your strength in your game?
I have no strengths and I have no weaknesses.
Okay.
Yeah. So I play a lot of next level tournaments for amateurs, but I also play at a high level on simulator golf, which is a SMI, Simulator Golf Tour, SMT. The world golf ranking there pretty much matches you with world golf ranking in regular golf amateur. So if you're ranked in simulator golf, you're pretty much going to be in the same area in world golf amateur rankings on regular golf. So I played a lot of that, but that gets by a lot of people. They don't really recognize your world golf ranking when you come to an event like this. So yeah, that's what puts me above everyone else, is that I'm competing not only on turf, but I'm competing on simulator as well.
So what'd you think of the courses? Being here in person, on the ground, what?
The first course we played was really, really, really great. The second course, they did everything they could to give us the best product that they had. And I had no problems with it because everyone had to play it. Could it have been better? Yes, but could have been worse as well. But I have no qualms with the golf courses.
Okay. So will we see you back here again next year?
Probably not.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be moving on to other events.
Well, I'm glad that we had you here this time. Now, I know that you brought somebody with you.
My wife, my one and only, my significant other, my special person, and my partner in life.
And I'm guessing you wouldn't be here at the winner's table without her support.
100%. If she didn't come, you and I would not be having this conversation.
Well, I'm glad that you both came.
Yep.
And that we had you here. And congratulations on your win. And we really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. All right, everyone. We're here with the 2025 Senior Amateur Tour National Championships. We're here with Clayton McCoy from the A-Flight. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your journey with the Senior Amateur Tour? How long have you been on the tour?
Well, this is my first year joining the tour back in March. Was talked into it by a good friend of mine. And once he talked me into it, I started and really enjoyed it and just come through every tournament they had in the Augusta Tour. So once we got through that, and that's basically it. It's my first year doing it.
First year right out of the gates, and now you're the big winner.
I'm the big winner.
Okay, wow. So that's pretty amazing. Had you won many of your tournaments in the
The
local?
very last tournament, our final tour tournament at the 40 Eisenhower 2-day tournament. I've competed in every one of them pretty much. I was in the top 5 probably in every tournament. So I played really well. But did finally close out one at the 40 Eisenhower.
Okay. So what were your thoughts going through yesterday and today? Did you know you were in the lead as you were playing? Did you watch the?
No, I usually don't watch the leaderboard. It makes me too nervous. I don't like to see where I fall. I guess played pretty decent yesterday. Ended up shooting us, I think it was a 78. Not bad for the course I thought we played.
Okay.
So, but no, I don't ever check the leaderboard. I checked it once I finished up. I checked it and said, well, I think I was sitting tied for 12. And I said, well, it's going to be what it is today. And I never checked the leaderboard until I made a birdie on our 18th hole. And I said, well, that maybe put me pretty close. So once I checked, I said, well, I'm tired and I had to go into a playoff. So that's
did you?
a shot. So
Wow.
I had to make that last birdie to get into the playoff.
So how tense was it for you?
Honestly, it wasn't as bad this time around. For some reason, I wasn't as nervous. I was pretty confident in what I was doing because I played well all day.
Okay.
So I just done what I normally do, just hit the ball down the middle and you try to hit the pin and then go from there.
So was it a one-hole playoff?
Whole playoff. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
What'd you think of the courses that you
The
played?
courses are great. Now, back home where I'm from, we don't have these kind of courses now. Once I went to the Augusta Tour, I played on some great courses there. But the courses are really set up, they're well maintained. Roberts Row yesterday was really tough because it was so narrow and tight to play and short. But the day's course was in extreme great conditions, so I really enjoyed it.
And what did you shoot today?
72.
Okay, not bad, not bad. So what did you like the most out of your first year on the tour, other than winning national
The
championships?
people that I met, that was the most, some really great people that I met and made some lifetime friendships. Everybody I played with from every tournament has been great. So I think that's the most memorable thing that I have.
Wonderful. So now you'll get to see your picture up on the website all season for next year. Get nice trophy, nice prize, and
I'll do it again next year.
we'll see you back here next year. Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming on,
Thank you.
and safe travels home.
Thank you.
All right, we are here now with our B flight winner of the 2025 Senior Amateur Tour National Championship. We've got a repeater here. We've got Michael Anderson in the B flight. So welcome back.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So tell us a little bit about your experience on the tour, because you're not a newcomer here. You're not like some of our other winners who this is their first season. Tell us a little bit about.
I've been here playing this since 2022 on the senior, a little longer on the regular. Reason I keep coming down here is all the guys that I meet. I mean, I'll come down for the senior and I'll see someone in the regular event and I was like, hey, Michael, where are we going to dinner tonight? And I only see them down here. I don't know them, but from this. And there are guys from Augusta, Florida. One guy was from Louisiana. And he goes, we're going to go get shrimp tonight. You coming along, right? I was like, sure, sounds great.
That's awesome. And which tour are you from?
I'm on the Cincinnati Dayton tour. We also go play the Columbus tour and the Indianapolis tour.
Okay. And you're not a first timer to sitting in this chair.
No, I got to do it twice last year. Got lucky.
And so how's it feel to be back again? So this is 2 years in a row.
Didn't expect it at all. My goal was just to come down and just not shoot 120.
So what did you shoot? Tell us about your 2 rounds.
I shot 80 on the day one. I got every break imaginable on the front 9. Then on the back 9, every break that I got on the front, I did not get on the back. I tried to hit it in people's yards, across ponds, and everything else, and just survived. Today was a 77. I played out of my, acted like I was 20 again.
Okay.
Hit fairways, hit greens on the front 9, and in the back 9, it was just, hold on, don't do anything stupid. And that's all it was. Just tried, and the guys in the group, both days were phenomenal. We cheered each other along. We tried to do our best to help each other out. If you got down, we were cheering each other on. Say, come on, don't give up, don't give up. And I just don't think people understand that if you have a good group where everybody gets along, how easy it makes the round go and how relaxed everybody is. And it makes a difference in your scores.
Right.
It really does.
Well, you played really well.
Got some breaks. Not a lie.
What's the best part of your game these days? What do you think helped you win this the most?
I've been putting very well. It's what helped me out the most. But today in round 2, I changed my driver swing. I made it short. I hit it about 210, hit a little 10-yard fade on it. And I think I only missed 2 fairways all day long. And that made a big difference rather than the full swing and just wailing at it.
Well, you obviously did something right. Is there anything in particular that stands out, whether about being down here this year from the senior tour?
Just love it. There's a lot of good guys. The people that run it do a phenomenal job. I appreciate everything they do. I used to run tournaments at my local tour. And I know it's thankless and it's a lot of work.
Well, we all do it because we love seeing the success of our players, the camaraderie, just like you talk about. It's no different for us. We come down here, we get to see people like, again, I was just talking to Shep Ellis that we met years ago when we were out in Chicago, and you get to see players from all over the country coming and seeing you guys play and being a part of it. It's really... it's a special environment here on the tour.
It is. When you have people from other tours go, hey, this is a good event on ours. You come down, and when you come, here's my number. You call me, you're staying with me. You're not allowed to stay in a hotel. It's like, okay.
Yeah. It's wonderful.
It's very nice.
Well, I guess we'll be seeing you again next year, right?
That is the plan, unless the boss tells me otherwise.
All right. Well, we really appreciate you coming down. Congratulations again.
Thank you very much.
And have a good off season, and your picture's going to stay up for another year.
It's a rumor.
So, yeah.
It's a rumor.
Yeah. Congratulations again,
I
and
appreciate it.
have a safe trip home.
I will. That's
All right.
a full 11 hours.
That's
And
not too bad.
You were talking about the temperature earlier. The high back home is 52.
Oh,
That's the high. So this morning I was like, yeah, this is easy.
yeah, that's where we were in the morning, but it got up to 70 something today, and it was beautiful.
Yeah.
So, well, safe travels back home,
Thanks.
and we'll be looking forward to seeing you play again next year.
Plan here to be here next year.
Wonderful.
Thank you very much, Jen.
Absolutely. Welcome back to the 2025 Senior Amateur Tour National Championship. I am here with our Sea Flight winner, all the way from Jacksonville, and our Jacksonville tour. And we've got Rick Williams here. Why don't you tell everyone a little bit about your overall tour experience before we start talking about this national championship?
Sure. First year in the tour, I turned 50 this year, which qualified me for the senior tour. I moved to the Jacksonville area just a couple years ago and found out about the senior tour just by searching for competitive events in the area, and ended up finding the senior tour and joining, and it's been a great experience.
Okay. And so did you win much on the local tour, or where were you in the point standings before you even got here?
So funny enough, I started off in the A flight,
Okay.
thinking that I was better than I was. Tournament golf's a little bit different than leisure golf, and my handicap ballooned, and so Bernie right sized me, put me in the C flight, which is where my handicap took me, and still saw no success in the early rounds going into C, and then I won one event this year, and then this was my second.
And this is your first time down here, first time on the tour.
It is.
So tell us a little bit about what you like the most about participating and the overall experience.
Yeah, so I played sports my entire life, team sports, played football in college, and when you play competitive sports that long, it becomes a part of you, and then something's missing when you stop it. It's that competition, true competition that you get from from doing things like this, and so I, little old to do a bunch of the other sports, but golf is something that I intend on doing, as long as I can. And if I'm going to do it, I might as well itch the competitive nerve I've got. And
There
so
you go.
that's what brought me here.
Okay, so let's talk about the 2 rounds that you played here.
Sure.
Tell us about day 1, day 2, kind of how it went, and what your thoughts were after the first day.
Sure. I played Oyster Reef on the first day. I played okay. I shot an 84, which tied me for first place at that event. I could have had a much better round. I lipped out probably 9 putts where literally just went around and kind of kicked out. But overall, I thought I played well, and obviously I did to get into the final group, and felt like I was going to come into this day playing well.
Okay. And so starting day 2, were you nervous? What were your thoughts?
No, I don't think I was nervous day 2. I was focused, and it helps when you're in the final group and kind of what's going on. Funny enough, the other gentleman that one of the guys in the group today took off and started playing very well in the beginning, and then kind of collapsed on the back 9, but throughout the day, I thought I was chasing him the entire time, and through the first 9, I was. But my cartmate, quietly, I have no idea how, it ended up tying me for the 2-round lead.
Okay, so did you go into a playoff?
We did. Yeah, we did. So
1 hole or more?
1 hole. We played 18 here at this course, and I shot 84, 88 today. He shot 85, 87 today, so 172 tie, and we ended up in a playoff on 18.
So tell us about that. Walk us through what happened on that sudden death playoff hole.
Yeah, so they flipped to see who teed off first. I ended up teeing off first. My first shot, I hit out of bounds off the tee.
No pressure, right?
No pressure. And so my second shot off the tee, it's par 5, by the way. Second shot, ripped one right down the middle. Kind of went through the fairway and into the rough. When he saw me, when he saw that I was in my bag already, he put his driver away and elects to go, I think 4-iron. It was either 4 or 3. And he hit it straight down the middle. And then he was up next, obviously, hit it straight down the middle, his second shot. And he was probably about 100 from the green, from the flag. I was 240, so this is now my third shot. Third shot, or I'm lying 3, excuse me, in the roughs, 240, and I hit a 3-wood 240 just off the green.
Okay.
And so that put a little pressure on him. We get up to his ball, and he hit a perfect iron right over the flag, right over the green, just into the rough. Adrenaline rush, and kind of cooked it. He said it was a perfect distance for him. And then he chipped, and it went down the hill, back into the rough on the other side, chipped on, and then he missed putt, 2-putt.
Okay.
Gave him a 7, and then I putt just off the green, and then made a 4 or 5 footer to win with a 6.
Nice job.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Yeah.
So what did you think about playing down here in Hilton Head?
It's my second time this year. I'm not too far from here. It's a 3-hour trip, and so I've made my way up here. I think once before, but yeah, it's very similar to Jacksonville. So a little chilly today.
Yeah, we've had beautiful weather. Today was the first day that got a little chilly. I was out there in my long sleeves earlier, but it was nice out there.
Yeah, a little chilly, but outside of that, the weather was great. The course was great. It was a great event.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, and congratulations.
Thank you.
We're glad you were here, and enjoy your trophy and being displayed on the website for a whole year.
Yep.
Bragging rights, and hopefully we'll see you again next year.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, we are here with the D-Flight winner of the 2025 Senior Amateur Tour National Championship, Shep Ellis from Chicago. Shep, welcome. Oh, you're actually not from Chicago anymore.
Orlando.
That's right.
Chicago was free.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, see, I'm showing that you've been around the tour for a little bit because Tim and I met you when we were up in Chicago for Golfweek. So now you're playing on the senior tour out in Florida, and where it's much nicer weather.
It is.
And how long have you been on the senior tour?
I played senior events starting in 2018,
Okay.
I think. Yeah. Chicago senior.
Okay. So you've been around the block.
Yeah.
And you think you're one of the older participants, right?
I know I am. So
Are you going to share your age with everyone?
74.
74. And you just won the national championship.
That's right. I'm just lucky to get out of bed.
And you're still smiling.
Yeah. It was good. It was fun.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about the 2 days and how it went for you.
It was a grind. And I just went out there and played. I didn't look at anybody's score or anything. I was, you got to beat the course. It's not the people you have to beat. So I went out there and played. And played so-so, but it was enough.
Okay. What were your scores both days?
First day was 90. Second day was 91.
Okay.
Yep. And that's with 4 putts. I had a
Okay.
couple 4 putts. And, I didn't lose any balls, though.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yep.
What's the strength of your game these days?
My short game. That's pretty much it.
Have you been practicing? What have you done differently so that after all these years, we're sitting here at the winner's table?
I just play a lot.
Good for you.
Yeah. And I have confidence.
Well, good.
Chip and putt, and it goes in. Pretty much. The rest of the game's not the best, but,
Well, I tell you, it's so nice to see you smiling here and playing. And like you heard, we were just on the phone for a minute with Tim since he's not here, and he's so excited for you. You heard how genuinely excited he was.
He was. Hi, Tim. Thanks for having me on a podcast.
We're glad that you got on. Anything you want to say about how things went? Because you've been here before, so this isn't your first time.
I think it's my 3rd time.
What keeps you coming back?
I like the golf.
Mm-hmm.
I also win the points, and I get it paid for.
Well, there you go.
That's huge. It really is.
Uh-huh.
So, But hey, I'd like to thank Terry and Marco.
Okay.
It's their first year of running the seniors.
Yes.
They took over from
Robbie,
Yeah,
and they're doing a good job.
they're good people.
Yeah.
Good people
They are.
doing. They work hard. They care about their players, and they do a great job.
Yep. Exactly.
Well,
Yep.
thank
We
you.
got one more here.
Oh, okay.
I also have the drive to Orlando and beyond for all my senior tournaments because they don't have any in Tampa,
Right.
Right. So we gotta figure out how to get one back to Tampa.
We're looking at it.
Yep.
We're looking at it.
'Cause that's 2 hours to here, and then I got to stay overnight. So
Right.
yeah. So
Well, it paid off for you this year.
it did.
So,
I had fun.
well, I'm
So,
glad.
Thanks for having me.
Congratulations again. It's great seeing you. And you get to see your picture on the website all next year. You got bragging rights.
Can't wait to get a little giant
Yep. You'll have,
travel-size poster.
when you come down
Yeah.
next year, it'll be displayed, and then when you leave, you can take it with you.
Fantastic.
So travel safely going home, and thanks for taking the time to talk to us.
Thank you, Mark.
Let's take a break from the show to hear about Srixon's ZX Mark II drivers.
ZX Mark II drivers are for major players, major winners, major power. All new ZX Mark II drivers, only from Srixon.
Tim, you need to stop having a voice for radio because they keep pulling you to do all the announcements for the winners. And you threw me and Jen out there to the wolves, but I think we did a great job. It's awesome to kind of get these champions' perspectives right after they win, because like you said, it was my first one to have one guy and to send him here and send him there, and then, hey, I need you here, and then go do there, and we need pictures here. It's a lot for them.
Yeah.
And being able to get their perspective and kind of how they're feeling now that the final putts rolled in, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's hard to get them to talk. I'm going to be honest with you, but it's pretty cool to see their emotions.
Yeah. We have the tagline where amateurs play like pros, and just think of it from that perspective. When a pro wins a tournament, the number of responsibilities that they have from the time that they walk off the course into the scoring shed to sign their card, from that point on for hours after that, they've got media responsibilities, they've got sponsor responsibilities, they've got all kinds of different things, and it's you're like a ping pong ball. You're going from here to here to here to here. Oh, we need to have you back out on the green for the interview, for the awards presentation. Then from here to here to here to here.
Right.
And it's really no wonder, especially when it comes to majors for the pros, why the winner takes a week or two off, because it's
it's a lot.
Because you're not just like normal. You're not just jumping on your private jet and going to the next destination right away.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I've seen pictures of the Masters where it's pitch black out there and they're signing flags, 100, 200 flags just because they just won.
Mhm.
So, we try and emulate that the best we can. I think with us being able to be there and to do the interviews kind of brings a little bit more to them. And then they can share with all their friends and family, which is cool.
Yeah, and you and Jen did a great job, with these interviews, because again, it's real time, right? It's
Yeah.
not like when we do a regular episode, you and I know who we're going to be talking to, and we can do some research and look into them and really kind of prepare some things, but it's real time for us, just like it's real time for them.
Yeah.
And so you're really getting raw emotion from them. You're getting raw, real feelings, and you're under even for us, you're under a time constraint, right? So if you remember, as we were setting things up, and I was setting things up for you to start doing the interviews, and somebody came in and said that I was needed out to start calling off.
Your voice was needed. Your voice was
My
needed.
was needed, and I said, "Look, you've got to give me 5 minutes." I said, "No, you got to give me 4 minutes," and he went out and he told Dennis that I would be there in 3 minutes, right? And so you have time constraints.
Yeah.
That things have to get done.
And if you're not out there, you read them pretty quick. So if I have a champion with me,
They started without
and
me. They started without me. So 3 minutes, and I was there in under 3 minutes, right? Because pretty much after he left, I almost followed him out, but they started without me, and that's fine because I get it. But I say this more as an illustration for the listeners and for the golfers to see that this is things are happening in real time, and and to equate that to what a good job that you and Jen did to do these interviews, and for the players to as good a job as they did, not only being champions but being available and being willing to answer these questions in real time. It was great, phenomenal.
Yeah, it's always a good time, and I mean, whether we're able to do it at a regional or national champion every year, it's just great to be able to talk to them. Not everybody gets the chance to win a big event like that, so just kind of hear their stories. I mean, Jeff Wong's been there a couple times, but I don't think he's ever done interviews after his wins. So being able to just hang out.
I know I've hit Jeff up on after he won the regional at he won Icebreaker. I've got him after that a couple times. But
I'm talking about national championship,
not
like
national championship. Yeah, no,
because he's won it 3 times. And we talk about him a lot, and I even mentioned he's in one of those groups of names that we always bring up, and he was able to finish it off this year and get the whole treatment. Was pretty cool, and it's just it just shows the excitement that these guys have.
Yeah. So what was your favorite moment? What was your best moment from national championship this year?
Personally, I was actually pretty surprised on the director's award I got for innovation. That really surprised me. It was pretty cool. I mean, because that's voted by the directors themselves. So really appreciative of that. Tour wise, I mean, nothing's gonna beat having a national champ, and I think with me withdrawing, it kind of made it a little more special to be out there on his final hole. Be able to record him. I was really hoping for like a Tiger celebration, fist pump, and everything. But no, my guy putts first, taps in, and picks up his ball and just walks away. And I'm like,
that's it.
Well, that's not good. Yeah, man. Like, even if you miss it, mark it. Be the last guy to put in. Like be that guy. But no, it was a great time to be able to see him, and well deserved. He's worked hard, and now he's gonna be in the B flight. Let's see how that pays off for him.
I hope he's a national champion. He'll step up and rise to the challenge.
I'm pretty sure. He just has to beat me now.
Hey, the higher you go, the more competition there is.
Yes, sir. I've been there.
So you better be ready. So, for me was, when we had the awards at the tour directors dinner, having everybody, all the tour directors there in the shirts, taking that picture for Jennifer was really, really special. And then the next day, Thursday at check-in, remember we had Shaggy on the live feed on Facebook, how he was collecting money and everybody was signing the shirt for Jennifer. And so my favorite moment from national championship actually happened a couple days ago. Jennifer was at a chemo treatment and she was wearing a pink shirt, and Dennis posted a picture of her at her chemo treatment in that shirt. And so that for me was probably the best moment to see her. She looks really good for going through what she's going through. She's lost some weight, but she looks really good. And it's the first time I've seen her in a while. So that was my favorite moment, to see her at the treatment in the shirt that that the tour members have signed, really kind of solidified everything and brought everything home and wrapped everything up for me.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it before. It was going to be different, and it was different. But the support that not only the directors had, but I mean the whole tour with supporting with Shaggy and his ribbons he was giving away and things like that. That was just awesome.
Yeah, I think Shaggy raised close to $1,000 just in those few hours.
Yeah. Of donations.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And again, that goes back to not only Shaggy's dedication to the tour and how he feels about raising money for cancer awareness, but it also shows the tour's stance to do the same.
Right.
Put it that way.
Yeah, for sure.
So, anyway, we got to start looking forward to next year. I know you've got your Ryder Cup thing. Yeah, you see how I just diminished that? Your little Ryder Cup thing.
Yeah.
That little thing. But I know you guys are looking forward to that. Our next episode will be our last episode of the tour year, and that'll be on November the 17th, right before Thanksgiving.
The festivities. Yep.
That'll be great. So what else you got going on? What's your plan? I know you haven't done anything with your schedule. You've been slacking off.
I have. I mean, and you can ask my wife this. Every year I say I need to do it throughout the year.
Yes.
Every year. The problem is I do travel to a lot of regionals, and I like to build my schedule around the regionals so I don't miss any events. That's what I'm going with. So I have the dates of the ones I'm possibly going to do. So we're going to work on that. And then I got to check with the wife, make sure that she doesn't have any vacations planned. If I scheduled an event on a vacation week, you'd be finding a new partner for the show.
No. Can't do that, Diane.
No.
You got to let him have some free reign here somewhere. Oh, by the way, you need to tell her she was very much missed this year.
Yeah, I've been told by a lot of people that asked. So I know Matt's wife was asking about her. Obviously, Jen, Gina was asking. A lot of people were asking. So I honestly, if the kids' school week can be off the same week as nationals, we might make it work and have everybody out there. Because I know my boys would love it. I just would be afraid if they would go pet an alligator. That'd be my only concern.
No, your boys are smarter than that.
Yeah.
You truck.
It was pretty cool. On the first day, the day I was able to play, in one of the ponds.
Yeah.
On one of the drain covers, there were 3 little turtles, and turtles are our I guess family animal that we like.
Okay.
So I sent them a picture, and they really enjoyed that. So I mean, you have those little sentimental moments, but proceeded to then on the next par 3 go into the water, drop on the tee box, and stick it to 3 feet. So what can you do? That's golf.
That's it. All right, my friend. It was good seeing you. And
Likewise.
We will talk again soon.
Fair warning to all the directors, if you haven't been on, you're gonna get on this year. That's gonna be one of our goals. And if you don't listen to our podcast, you're gonna get on, and we've given you the warning. So if you don't listen, that's your fault.
We'll just call you up at a random time.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, and we've improved. We got our shirts now. It worked out because it's cold in my house, and I got long sleeve.
All right, so you brought this up.
It's 40 degrees. It's 40 degrees, and I haven't even turned the heater on yet. All right? I got to check the heater first before I turn it on, which I'm going to do today, and then it's going to be 70 degrees tomorrow.
So why even bother?
Exactly. So I'll just get a big blanket and walk around all day.
How many days a year do you actually have to use heat? Seriously? Week? 10 days?
No, I'd say maybe mid-November through January. But again, 50 degrees is cold to us, so we're going to use the heat. because we're not used to it. Why are you laughing? And it's only at night too. It's not during the day.
And I guess that's what really trips you up, because you're cold and you get warmed up and you're used to it, and
then boom, sun's gone at 4:30 and it's cold.
you'll be okay.
And we're gonna survive.
Yeah, I just another little anecdote. I did an interview with somebody yesterday, day before, last couple days, whenever it was, and he lives in Maui, and he, and I know he was being sarcastic, but he was telling me what a hard life it is, you know. The waves don't allow him to go snorkeling sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
You know,
I want to go back. I wouldn't want to live there.
No.
Just because I've seen the creatures that they have to deal with, and if you have more than 8 legs, no sir.
No, you're not doing that, huh?
Nope. And then it's just so expensive, man.
It's very
Grocery shopping. We were there for a week, and I think we spent more money on grocery shopping than we did on flights.
Well, everything is shipped in. I mean, they pretty much don't have anything.
Oh, yeah.
That's not shipped in. So, I mean, could you imagine buying a car over there? Oh my God, no way.
Nope.
So, all right, my friend, and we'll leave it on that. On a down note. Don't go to Hawaii. I mean, Hawaii tourism board is going to be mad at us. I don't know. And we didn't even talk about stews. How else? Let's talk about stews. How awesome was stews?
It was good. It was good. It was. I mean, it was fun to just be in there and see. You know, we were there for what, maybe an hour, but to see how busy it got, and then you think that the line had died and it was done, and then blink of an eye, another big, and to be able to get the chef on, and I could see their order board from where I was sitting, and that thing was never empty.
It's crazy. And what that I really like about that as well is the number of golfers that were in there.
Right.
Or from the tour.
Right.
I mean, I don't think over the hour that we were there that there was ever a time that there wasn't at least one of our golfers there. And I'm not talking about, I'm not talking about us, right? I'm talking about the different
The people that came out. Yeah. So I mean, if we can continue doing something like that, maybe we bring more and more. But I just thought it was a great time.
Me too.
And good food.
Oh my God, it was so good. Well, no, I can't go today. All right, my friend. You take care of yourself. We'll talk to you soon.
Likewise.